Hi everyone, it's Happymailqueen. Sorry I haven't been doing videos lately. I've been just very busy. My kids are on Thanksgiving break and I kind of lost my mojo. So yeah, I've been really struggling with that. So anyway, I did create a few projects for Alina Craft and I wanted to share that with you guys. So I hope everyone's doing well. And let's go ahead and get started. This is from her new release, and she has this fun mason jar. So I used that one. I didn't use the labels though. I used something else for the labels. And then I also used this one right here, and I can't remember if this is from her last release or if it's from this release. But I did use these three. The only thing I used on this set was one of the round pieces. I think it was this one right here. What's nice about this die set is that you don't have to use the decorative edge. You also have this beautiful double stitched nesting circles, which comes in really handy when you're doing projects. And then I also used this one right here, and I did use the decorative edge on this one, as well as one of these. I think a couple of these. From her previous release, I used the decorative edge, and I believe I used this one right here and this one here with the bells. It's upside down, but it looks like it has bells right here. So I used those two. And then I used the gingerbread man as well as the candy canes. And I did create this fun shaker embellishment, or it could be a tag. So as you can see there, I used the gingerbread man inside. They're actually popped up on foam because initially when I made them, I wasn't exactly sure what I wanted to do with them yet. And then I used the, I'm trying to recall if this is the mirror. I think this is the mirror finish that Alina Craft sells in her store. It's her specialty paper. So it's the mirror finish, and I believe this one is part of the green set, the green shade set, which I can't remember exactly what it's called, but anyway, it's the green mirror set. And then this one here is just a plain silver for the cap of the mason jar. I used some twine and this beautiful chenille trim that Michael's used to sell. I love this. If anybody knows where I can get more of these, I think I might have seen them on Etsy. But Michael's used to sell them. I think it's Creatology brand, but I haven't seen them, so I don't know if they've discontinued them or what. But I absolutely love this beautiful chenille trim, and they're the wireless kind. I also used some charms from my stash, and then I used some Alina Craft sequins, and so there is a little bit of shaking going on, but it's just due to the sequence. The little guys don't really move because it's pretty packed in there. So anyway, that is my first project, and the back just looks like that. And again, you can use it as a tag, you know, just pop it onto your project, your mini album or whatnot. I made another one, this time in gold. And this time I did use some Alina Craft charms. Remember, she does sell charms in her shop. And I used the Christmas set. And you get plenty. And they're so beautiful. So I did use that, the candy cane and the Christmas tree. And for this one here, I used the holographic Winning Metallics specialty paper, also from Alina Craft. And for the papers, I used one of my Michael's papers, the Hot Buys. And I can't remember which one this one is. Both of these actually are from I believe from the Hot Buys. Oh no, this one is from a Queen and Company paper, the striped. And anyway, I also put some pom-pom, and then this trim here, this gold trim from Joann's, and then some tinsel trim that I think it was from Target last year or the year before. And there's my candy canes in there. I also used some Alina Craft, I think they're the stars, and those little, they kind of look like snowflakes. And then I also used these, the little balls. I don't know if you can see them, and that's a Queen and Company one. So really, really fun little embellishments or tags, if you will. So that's my first project. And then I also made a couple of cards, and I wanted to make some fun, elegant looking cards. And I wanted to also use this beautiful elegant paper, one of the hot buys from Michaels, and this is the Gilded Berry. Can't get more elegant than that. And so I did create some cards. So here's one right here. And again, I did use the stitched square or rectangular die. This one right here, I actually just used, I think, a couple of these. I also used another stitch die from my stash, so I can cut this cut apart from the paper collection. And that one's square, so that one's not Alina Craft. I used this Pink and Main bow die in the medium and the large size to just do a double bow on the bottom. And all the specialty paper here is from Alina Craft. So again, this is part of the mirror berry shade. I love it. It's so beautiful, and it so matches this paper collection. So I wanted to just create, I'm sorry, I'm a little bit high up on the screen. Anyway, I think it came out really cute. So I basically just layered a few of the stitched papers, stitched pieces, and then lots of layering here, but they're all the square layers. And then these little berry flatbacks here are from also Alina Craft. And really cute, very simple and elegant. And I thought this would be nice, you know, to give to my neighbors, because I live in a cul-de-sac, and there's probably like about, I don't know, 9 or 10 neighbors. And so, yeah. And then this is the inside, just made it very simple. And this is one of the cut aparts or the journaling cards from this paper. So there's my first card. And then I also made this one right here. And here I used the decorative snowflake edge. Isn't that beautiful? It is so pretty. And I used, again, the specialty paper from Alina Craft. And this one is part of, again, that green shade. And I can't remember if this is the holographic one. I think it is. I want to say it is. It's not the mirror. It's the holographic. And again, it went very well with this paper collection. And then I used that berry shade specialty paper to create this flower, which I layered. And again, that's Alina Craft flowers. And they came out so pretty. And isn't that just beautiful and elegant? And then I did use the bling from Alina Craft. Really, really pretty. So it's pretty simple. There's not a lot of layers, but doesn't it look just beautiful and elegant? And then I just used that specialty, you know, I mean the one of the cut aparts, you know, for my sentiment there. And it's just gorgeous. I love it. Just the colors of this paper is just so beautiful. And again, I just used one of the 6x6 journaling cards that you cut apart. And I did use a stitched die, but this one is, I think it's a Pink and Main stitched die to cut that square out. So there is my next card there. And then just one more card, and this one has to be my favorite one. I used this one right here. I made this one right here, and basically I used this mason jar. This is one of the mason jar. It is the part that pops out when you cut this die. You cut with this die because as you can see, this is a shaker, so that middle part pops out. And of course I didn't want to throw it away or anything. I wanted to use it, and so I embossed it, as you can see there. And I used one of my Tim Holtz, one of my very first embossing folder that I've ever purchased, and it's a damask pattern, and I thought it was perfect because as you can see, this green right here has a damask pattern. And so yeah, I embossed that, and then I fussy cut this floral cluster right here from the paper. I added some bling in the centers, and I don't know if you can see that, but it's stickled also. I stickled the leaves so it would be nice and just very glittery. And then again, I used I think it's the Winning Metallics mirror. Is it the mirror one? No, it's the holographic paper, specialty paper. See, as you can see, it's so gorgeous. And I used that, the edge, decorative edge die set that I was showing you here and here. And here's where I used that circle with the stitched, and just added some bling, and what else can I tell you, and then just layered, did my layering from all of the papers here. For the background they're all from the paper collection. But isn't it gorgeous? I just love how that beautiful green, and it's like a forest green, and how that and that berry shade, it's so beautiful. It just goes so well together, and I'm not usually into the whole dark colors, but it's beautiful. And then on the inside, did I finish this one? I think I did. I just made it plain, and I'll probably add something else on the another layer there so you can write on it, but just very simple. And in the back it's finished like that. Isn't that gorgeous? I love this paper. It's just so beautiful. So those are my elegant cards, and I hope you guys liked what I shared today. Again, I am a little behind on my my projects, but I will try to bring you a couple more projects this week, since I need to share more. But I think my mojo is back, and yeah, just having fun creating for the holidays. I hope you guys are too. And check out Alina Craft for the products that I use. Make sure you check out the description box. That's where all the links are going to be. And thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you guys have a great week. Talk to you later. Bye.